friends, welcome to Yoga in Our Cities virtual studio. I am Sondra and Foxy is here with us as well for our beginners yoga. Today's class, we are going to be doing a Surya Naskar or sun salutation for beginners. This class will incorporate some variations in order for us to open up our spinal column, allow for our diaphragm as well to open up and get both our upper body and our lower body functioning, bringing life and vitality to our organs, our joints, and our minds. So come on and settle into your space, however that looks for you. If you have some blocks to support you or some cardboard, styrofoam, books, blocks, anything that you can support yourself through the postures, I'm going to advise you to go ahead and grab that. Maybe a cushion or a stool as well for underneath the knees. We're going to begin our class standing up, so if you are connected towards the earth, I invite you to rise up to the sky. And as a gentle disclaimer, if anybody has any pre-existing medical conditions, if you are breastfeeding, if you are pregnant, if you're taking any medications, or have anything else that is going on mentally, physically, or in essence, check with your healthcare practitioner prior to engaging in any activities. Be mindful of yourself as we work through these activities and these movements today. We're going to be connecting with our breath. So we're going to be opening that diaphragm. We're going to be moving the body up and out into flexion and extension. So we're going to be working on the joints, the muscles, the tendons, the circulatory system. If at any time you need to pull out of the movement or the activity, I encourage you to do so and just be still, coming into a child's pose or another posture that is supportive for you in this moment. All right. So a little bit about the Surya Namaskar, the sun salutation. This is a flow that is linked to our breath. So I'm going to be cueing inhale and exhale as we move through each of the postures. This may be something that you can follow with, or it might be difficult. Don't put too much pressure on yourself for the first practice or even the first full week of practicing this. Over time, as you continue throughout your days, eventually that breath will connect and it'll be second nature for you, where you don't have to think about it, and that breath will actually regulate those movements as we go in and out. All right, so to begin, we're just going to lubricate and loosen up our joints before we get right into the sun salutations. To begin, take your right foot back for feminine, left foot back for masculine, coming up onto the top of the toes, and just begin to rotate the ankle joints in one direction. We're going to connect with the synovial fluid in between the joints here for the first minute or two. Go in the opposite direction, rotating the other way. This way we give some nourishing support to our physical body before we get that blood flowing and that heart pounding. Coming up and off of that foot and moving to the opposite, bringing the opposite foot back, coming up onto the toes and rotating around the ankle joint in one direction. And when you're ready, go the other way. Very good. Bring both feet back together to center. We're going to rotate our head into circles. So imagine as if you're drawing a circle with your nose in space in front of you. If you hear any cracking or popping, just make those circles smaller. Any joint rotation will help increase the synovial fluid of the joint. When you're back to center, go the other way. popping, make the circle smaller. When you are back to center, pause, and then bring the rotation into the shoulders, rotating the shoulders into one direction. Once again, any popping, any cracking, make the circle smaller. And we'll go in the opposite direction, rotating the other way, creating balance. Nice. Releasing that rotation of the shoulders and bringing the elbows up to heart center. The forearms are going to touch and clasp the hands together and gently rotate the wrists in one direction. So as we run through our Surya Naskar, sun salutations, we can think of separating the upper and the lower body from one another. Go the opposite way with the hands, rotate the wrists in the other way. So we have this diaphragm that runs in the middle of the body, right underneath the rib cage. You can release your arms and gently begin to sway from left to right in your space. So on the top of the diaphragm, we have the heart and we have the lungs. And below the diaphragm, we have the liver, we have the stomach. So as we work through our flow, we're going to begin to bring some nourishment, some vitality, and love to these organs. Gently release your swing, let that pendulum come to a close. And once that stops, we begin to rotate the hips around the lower body in circles. And any cracking, any popping, make the circle smaller. Once you're back to center, we'll go the other way. It's always a good idea to help warm up the body before we begin practice. If movement is difficult for you, you can always breathe. And by doing breath work, it's another way to warm up and lubricate the channels to get them ready for movement and practice. Bring that rotation to a close. If the toes can come together, bring them together. And then begin to bring the hands in between the thighs and bend at the knees. And gently rotate the knees around the ankles in one direction. And once you're back to center, go the opposite way. Very good. And we'll work our way into our serpent. You can keep the knees nice and bent. And on the rise up, you're going to round the spine, straightening the knees, bringing the shoulders to the back, and then let that heart fall forward as you create a concave back, bend the knees, push the buttocks back, and begin to melt the upper body towards the earth. Round the spine on the way up. Shoulders will come back, heart will fall forward, butt falls back, knees bend. Draw the belly in as you rise up. Gently flow with your breath, just undulating the spine, pushing out the tailbone, elongating the crown of your head, and getting that lubrication, and that vitality, that nourishment, the entire spinal column. And rise on the final one. Bring yourself back to center. Pause, be still, and begin to notice yourself here in Tadasana, in your mountain pose. Draw the belly in to relax the tailbone down towards the earth. Draw the shoulders back to let that heart shine forward, and let them fall to the earth below you. Make your way towards the top of your mat if that feels comfortable and safe, or to any other area where you can begin to stretch your body out long. If you need your blocks, I'm going to advise for you to have them accessible and close by, or any support postures close by, support props close by, so this way you can grab them easily. To begin, hands are down by the side. On the inhale, draw the hands together at heart center. Relax your shoulders down towards the earth below you. On the inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Gentle back bend, not cranking the neck back, but keeping the head forward so it is in line with the arm. Reach up to the sky to extend the spinal column. Exhale, hinge forward, draw the belly in. Bend your knees here, grab your blocks if you need to, coming into a forward fold. Plant the hands nice and firmly on the earth. Step that right foot back and drop the right knee down onto the mat. The top of the right foot comes down on the mat as well. Pause here. Curl the right toe under. Pick the right knee up and step the left foot back to meet the right in your plank. Bend your knees and drop them onto the earth. If you need to, if you'd like more of a challenge, you can keep the knees up and off of the mat. Everybody drop the knees first to the ground. Bend the elbows in towards the chest and drop the chest towards the earth. The chin and the forehead come to the earth. And inhale, rise up into your cobra. Release your top of your feet down onto the mat. Draw your shoulders back. On your next exhale, curl your toes under. First, push the hips up to the sky, and then the knees come off the earth. Rise up into your downward dog. Draw your belly in, and step the right foot in between the hands. Drop the left knee this time. The top of the left foot down on the mat. Pause. Draw the shoulders back. Curl the left toes under and step the left foot forward. On the exhale, come back into that forward fold. Bend your knees. Take a full breath here. Exhale completely, and on the inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, the arms come down to the sides of the body. Back into Dasana. Pause. Be still. Notice. And we'll flow through it again. Hands come back to heart center. Take a full inhale. Exhale completely. And inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Look up, gentle back bend. Exhale, hinge it forward. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Bend the knees if you need to. Use your props if you do. Step the left foot back. Drop the top of the left knee, the top of the left foot. Draw the shoulders back. Take a full inhale. Plant the hands, curl the left toe, and exhale, step the right foot back in your plank. Take a full inhale, bend your knees when you're ready. On the exhale, drop the knees, drop the chest. Drop the chin, the forehead. Inhale, rise up into cobra. Release the tops of your feet. Draw the shoulders back. On your next exhale, curl the toes under. Bend the knees, the hips rise to the sky. Then the knees release. Come into your downward dog. Draw your belly in. Release your neck, your head. Step the left foot forward in between the hands. Drop the right knee, top of the right foot. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale fully. And on the exhale, curl the right toes under and step the right foot back. Forward fold. Bend your knees. And on the inhale, rise to the sky. Exhale the arms. Come back down to the sides into Tadasana. Pause, be still, notice. We're going to bring a little variation into it. So here we go. Inhale, hands come back to heart center. Exhale fully. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hinge it forward. Bend the knees. Step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Top of the right foot down on the mat. On your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. On the exhale, bend the elbows. Coming into a goal pose, reach those hearts forward, look up to the sky. On your next inhale, reach the arms back up overhead. Exhale, the hands frame the left foot. Curl the right toes under and step the left foot back to meet the right in your plank. On your next exhale, bend the elbows, knees come to the earth, chest comes to the earth, forehead, chin to the earth. Inhale, rise into your cobra. Release the tops of the feet. Exhale, push the hips to the sky, the knees to the sky. Come into your downward dog, draw the belly in. On the exhale, step the right foot in between the hand. Release the left knee down onto the mat, the top of the left foot on the mat. Inhale, rise the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Draw the heart forward, kiss the elbows, take the shoulders together. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to frame the right foot. Curl the left toes under. Step the left foot back to meet the right, forward fold, exhale, bend it out. Inhale, rise to the sky. Exhale, the arms come down to the side, come into your mountain, pause, notice, and be still. And we'll continue to flow. Inhale, the hands come back to heart center. Exhale fully. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up overhead, gentle back bend. Exhale, hinge it forward, draw the belly in, bend your knees. Step the left foot back. On the inhale, exhale, drop the left knee down, the top of the left foot down. Inhale, rise the hands up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows down to cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms back up overhead. Exhale, the hands come to frame the right foot. Take a full inhale as you look forward, and on your next exhale, begin to reach the buttocks back, straighten the right leg, the right knee, the right toes come to the sky. Any props, any support, use them. On your next inhale, begin to walk the hands back forward, bend that right knee, curl the left toes under, step the right foot back to meet the left in your plank or modified plank. And on the next exhale, bend the elbows, drop the knees, drop the chest, drop the heart, the chin. Rise on your inhale to your cobra. Release the tops of your feet. On the exhale, curl the toes, push the hips to the sky, then the knees. Downward dog. Draw the belly back into the chest. And step the left foot back in between the hands. Drop the top of the right knee. Top of the right foot. Down onto the mat. On the inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms back up overhead. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Inhale fully as you look forward. Exhale, draw the buttocks back, straighten that left leg. Left toes to the sky. On your next inhale, walk the hands back forward. Curl the right toe under. Step the right foot back to meet the left, forward fold, bend your knees if you need to. And on your next inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring it back down to the sides in your mountain. Pause, notice, be still. We're gonna keep going. You got this. Inhale, the hands come back to the heart center. Exhale fully. Inhale, reach up to the sky, gentle back bend back. Exhale, hinge it forward, draw the belly in. Bend the knees if you need to, and step the right foot back, and drop the top of the right foot. Drop the right knee. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Exhale, bend those elbows. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, hands come to frame that left foot. Take a full inhale, and then exhale, bring the buttocks back, straighten the left leg, left toes come to the sky. Inhale, walk the hands back forward. Curl the right toes under. Step the left foot back to meet the right in your plank. Drop the knees if you need to. And when you're ready on the next exhale, bend the elbows, knees, chest, chin, forehead. Inhale, rise into your cobra. Release the top of your feet. Exhale, bring the hips to the sky, then the knees come into that downward dog. Draw the belly in. On the inhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Drop the left knee, top of the left foot, down on the mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach back up to the sky. Exhale, hands frame the right foot. Inhale fully, and then exhale, draw the buttocks back, straighten the right leg, right toes to the sky. Inhale, the hands walk back forward, bend that right knee. Curl the left toes and step the left foot back to meet the right in your forward fold. Bend your knees. And on the next inhale, rise to the sky. Exhale the arms back down to the side. Pause, notice, be still. One more final round. Inhale the hands back to heart center. Exhale fully. Inhale, reach it to the sky. Stretch it out. Find some length and space in that spinal column. Exhale, hinge it forward. Bend the knees if you need to. Step the left foot back. Drop the top of the left knee, the top of the left foot. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Find some length in that spine. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, hands come to frame the right foot. Inhale fully, and exhale, draw the buttocks back. Right toes to the sky, right knee straight. Inhale, walk the hands back forward. Curl the left toes under. Step the right foot back in your plank. Elbows begin to bend on the exhale. Knees, chest, forehead, chin. Inhale, rise and into your cobra. Release the tops of your feet. And on the exhale, bring everything back to the earth. As the hips rise to the sky, the knees release, the belly draws in. Inhale, step the left foot forward, drop the top of the right knee, the top of the right foot. Inhale, rise, reach to the sky, straighten, lengthen that spine. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, hinge forward, hands frame the left foot. Inhale fully and exhale. Draw the buttocks back, straighten that left leg, the left toes to the sky. Walking the hands back forward, bending that left knee, curl those right toes under, and step the right foot back to meet the left, drawing the belly in, bending the knees, releasing yourself to the earth. And on your next inhale, power up to the sky, reach up. Exhale the arms, come down to the sides. Pause, notice, be still. Come inward if that feels good and it feels safe. Begin to notice the quality of your breath, the quality of your mind, the quality of your body. Noticing how the heart is, how the circulation is. Noticing the temperature in your body and any other qualities or sensations that may be subtle or gross. If you're hanging on to any tension, on the exhale, let everything melt to the earth. Shoulders relax. Tailbone, relax. Neck, jaw, relax. Knees, ankles, relax. Let us draw attention through this Tadasana, this mountain posture, from the soles of our feet. Feel each and every corner of your foot connected to the earth. Feel the weight of the body rooted and supported by the sole of your feet. And let that security, that stability begin to rise up through the ankles, the shins and the calves, the knees above the ankles with a slight bend. The thighs, the hamstrings rise into the sky. The tailbone, the pelvis melting towards the earth. The mid-body opening up. The shoulders spreading wide like the wings from the back of your body. The joints of the shoulders relaxing towards the earth, the elbows, the biceps, the triceps, the forearms and the hands and the fingers. Spreading those fingers wide for additional support. Gently tuck that chin and relax that chest and the rib cage. Rise the crown of your head towards the sky above. Take 3 big, huge inhalations, filling your body with oxygen, with nourishment. Exhale, fully releasing, letting go anything you're still hanging on to. 2 more times. Big, full breath in. Long exhale to release. Final one. And bring the breath back to its natural rhythm. Know that you can always come back to this practice, to the breath at any time, especially in the morning, to give yourself that step forward in the right direction for the remainder of the day. Allow you to release anything the body's hanging on to, the mind's hanging on to, the essence is hanging on to. I encourage you enough to continue to connect with yoga, to connect with your being, your practice, and us here at Yoga in Our City. We will see you again. I am Sondra. This is Yoga in Our City's virtual studio, Beginners Yoga. Take care. Have a beautiful week. See you again.